Hey guys, this is Eric, and today we're going to look at my most recent purchase of this GE pool timer that you can use for other things outdoors, but mine is going to be specifically for a pool timer. And what I wanted to show you here today was more about the product because there's not a lot of information, there's not a lot of photos or videos about this, so I just wanted to show you a closer look. So as you can see here, it comes with a nice metal box, has a bunch of different knockouts, 2 on the bottom, 1 on each side, couple on the back. But I did notice that the ones on the side were much lower than my current box, which had 2 knockouts on the side, where one was in the middle and one was towards the bottom of the box. And the one that they used was the middle one, so there's no middle one on this particular box. I will have to raise this box up. Not a huge deal. It was actually quite simple. Now, taking a closer look, you have the timer on the inside. You have the on and off button, and if you throw it at same switch all the way to the top, that's going to turn on the timer. But I was most interested in the actual ports where you're connecting wires, and as you can see here, there's 6 ports, and there's a bunch of instructions that come with this depending on your voltage and how many loads you have. I just have a single load 120 volt pool pump, so it's very simple to do. It comes with the jumpers that they tell you that you're going to have to use. I don't have that much amperage, so I'm just going to use the 30 amp jumper. And as you can see here from the instruction, into port 1 is going to be your lined wire, aka your hot wire, and a jumper, one end of the jumper. That other end of the jumper is going to go to port 3. So in port 1, by the way, you're going to have 2 wires, and it can handle 2 wires. And when you tighten these things down, I do want to warn you that I had a little trouble at first because I was trying to tighten it by turning righty-tighty, right? But you have to remember, you first have to loosen up. Even though the port is open, you need to turn it left to open it in the correct position. Put in your wires, and now you can righty-tighty and tighten it down. If you have different size of wires, you do want to probably tie them together or twist them together before you put them in there, and you can have 2 wires into port 1. And both your neutrals will go into port 2. And then you're going to have the load wire, which is your pool pump, into port 4. And obviously, you're going to have your grounded to the box down at the bottom screw. Obviously, if you're not handy or if you're afraid of working with electrical wires, please hire a electrician or a pool electrician to do this. Messing with electricity is dangerous, so you got to make sure that you know what you're doing. Overall, the product has been great. As you can see, it looks great, functioned well, and I highly recommend it. Hope this video was helpful. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.